Houston.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Prescott off play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one is right down the middle. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 5 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
And out across midfield, down to the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a first. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run the option left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Oh, nice move. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. And some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's in. Eagles touchdown. Rashad Penny with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, gave it a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Prescott from the gun. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Goes a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. After 7-3 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. Caught on the slant. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 11 yards for number 11.
In a draft day stunner, A.J. Brown was shipped from Tennessee to Philadelphia. He'd appeared to be the long-awaited answer for Tennessee at receiver, and now he can be that same long-awaited answer in Philadelphia. 2,000-yard seasons and 24 touchdowns in his first 3 years in the league. He gives Philly the type of wide receiver 1 the team hasn't had in almost a decade.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Swift. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Riley Dixon now to punt it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. Second and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott on the move to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pollard going to try the right side. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Prescott now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Ball hit as he throws it. So they got 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, and he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's got some space here. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Throwing is Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. A beautiful fake. They find some open field here. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case,
Hurts fumbles it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
first down, and it's Pollard again. Powers through him. Down to the 22-yard line.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to get the... Inside the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackled by Avonte Maddox. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott. The quick slant caught. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Play action now. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays that give themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing,
difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They run the option here on 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott Good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And now here come the Cowboys. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. There he goes. With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Oh, what a juke into space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just... And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Hurt sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins from 19 yards away. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Elliott Good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1st down, Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and inches, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it 24-13. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Now Dak. And this one incomplete. Too much contact on that one, and it's 3rd down. After that complete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Swift going to try up the middle. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. So for the Eagles fly, it's a victory.
You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it.
energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You cloud chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 1-on-1 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2-on-2, that's like 4, they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent do. Rent got them going, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go.